Hello and welcome to Home in WA. Now we have a great program for you today. First of all, I'll show you a double-storey construction concept by the Summit Homes Group. And of course, the rest of the wonderful team here have some great stories for you too. But first, I catch up with Jane Heron. Now she's from Jazz Up for Sale. And if the name's anything to go by, my money's on interior styling. Oh, Jane, hello.
Hi, Dan.
Great to meet you.
You too.
I mean, great first impression. This is a lovely
thank
room.
you.
What exactly do you do?
Well, I come into an otherwise empty home and dress it up with some nice furniture, and a lot of thought goes into exactly what sort of furniture is actually going to suit that style of home. We work with that. So whether it's a new build and we put contemporary furniture in to suit that, or perhaps an older style house such as this one, so we needed to make this more classical, and it's that visual impact so people can feel very comfortable in that environment.
So what you're doing is you're reflecting off what the actual home is itself. You're not just perhaps introducing some nice shiny lamps and so on.
Yes, a lot of thought goes into it. It's a lot of selection process, and there's a theme that needs to be followed through to create that feeling and give a comfortable atmosphere within the home that people can relate to and imagine themselves living in there.
Show off each environment to its fullest.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, how wonderful. Well, great to talk to you, Jane.
Thank you.
Really good to meet you. In fact, we'll talk to Jane later in the program. Before that, we're going to catch up with Natalie, who's the selling agent of this wonderful property. But right now, here's Mike. He's down at the Master Builders office.
Building and construction is a major growth industry here in WA, and it's only getting bigger. Each year, our state's growing by between 50 and 80,000 people. Statistics show 25,000 new homes are being built every year in the West, and that's not to mention shops, offices and schools. You might be thinking, what do the numbers mean? Well, simply put, it means more jobs. Already in WA, 130,000 people work in the building and construction game. That's more than ever before. So with the industry picking up, there's now a huge focus on delivering West Aussies the skills needed to tackle the construction game. Entry points can vary, whether it be via labouring, an apprenticeship, traineeship, TAFE or university. Keeping in mind that many career paths in the building and construction industry don't require a university degree, and rest assured the skills learnt can be applied all around the world.
So Kimberly, what sort of job opportunities are there in the building and construction game?
There's a wide variety of job opportunities in the industry, ranging from being in the office as an estimator or a project manager to being in the field as a bricklayer, carpenter or painter.
No matter which pathway you choose, Master Builders provides training for all spectrums of the industry. Being a registered training provider, Master Builders offer training courses that meet the needs of employers, employees, contractors, supervisors and managers. The comprehensive courses are continually reviewed and updated to include the latest legislation, codes and standards, so everything is completely up to scratch. Some are even subsidised by the Construction Training Fund, with bulk billing arrangements making the process even easier on your hip pocket.
Well, Michael, can you tell me about the variety of courses offered by Master Builders?
We offer the full range of courses for the building and construction industry, ranging from tilt-up and scaffolding to builders registration, project management, contracts administration and a whole range of safety courses. Anything the building industry needs, we provide.
So what does that mean for West Aussies who want to join the industry?
Well, it's good news for anyone that wants a career in the building and construction industry to come to the Master Builders Association, and we can train you to provide the skills of your needs.
The experts at Master Builders offer a huge range of courses for you to upskill, and they focus on specific gaps within the industry to ensure safe, sustainable and contemporary methods are used. It's crucial that the growth of the industry is coupled by the growth in training options. That's why Master Builders have expanded to 4 training centres throughout WA. Recently, this superb new centre was opened in Bunbury, and the facilities were warmly embraced by all the Southwest members. Several years ago, Geraldton opened their doors, and last year, Albany did the same, to make courses easily accessible and to offer the highest standard of training across the state. Visit Master Builders training courses online at mbawa.com, or for more info, viewers can phone 9476 9800.
As the housing market evolves here in WA, we see builders having to be more resourceful. I mean, after all, they're faced with challenges like smaller block sizes and the client's demand for more efficient design. There is one builder, however, who seems to have embraced each of these hurdles, so much so that their methods are now revolutionising the entire industry. Imagine building a first-class two-storey home in essentially the same time it would normally take to finish a single, all with cutting-edge building practices. Well, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Another trade secret that the Summit Homes Group are offering to their clients. My challenge now is to find out how. Well, to begin, I should point out that this innovation by Summit Home Group is in partnership with TrueCore Steel for the framing and Colorbond Steel for the roofing. Now, both of these are under the banner of industry heavyweight BlueScope Steel. Earlier this year, Summit launched the Altitude series, their first two-storey product using lightweight construction. Not only a first for them, this is a first for any WA builder in the way that it's made. What Summit Homes have done is they've combined conventional double brick building methods with innovative technology. Now, both levels of a two-storey home can be built at exactly the same time. The lower level on site, and while that's happening, the upper level here at the Summit Homes Group headquarters. Now this is a 6,000 square metre purpose-built facility. It's called concurrent building, and being in a controlled environment, the quality is flawless. Supervision is around the clock and stringent, so no detail is missed. Secondly, the house is built remarkably quicker. It's up to 4 months, in fact. And because you're in sooner, there's a huge saving financially. Less time to build, fewer rental payments while waiting. Plus, they never have to stop for rain. It's just another trade secret that Summit is sharing with its clients. Dave, such a wonderful innovation, this design. I mean, what's it made of? Obviously steel, but what do you finish it with?
Well, it's a pre-engineered steel system clad in an advanced cladding system which is called Masterwall. It's a fantastic new product. It's the highest quality product we could find, and we're really proud of it.
And it gives it some certain features, I suppose. It must be quite thermal.
Yeah, it is, and you know, it's fantastic for heating and cooling and energy costs, and we're all aware of the energy costs nowadays. And the other ability is for it to be craned in, and literally once it's in place, be ready for clients to move in within a few days.
It's by no coincidence that Summit have partnered with BlueScope's Colorbond Steel and TrueCore Steel either. Now, these premium steel products are made in Australia for our conditions. They're termite resistant, 100% recyclable, and are backed by BlueScope's extensive warranties. Oh, there's 22 colours too. Monica, we should point out that this is actually the second level of the new display home that's to be released by Summit later in the year. I mean, how have you found that relationship with Summit?
Well, Dan, as BlueScope Steel invest heavily into research and development of steel products, specifically for the building industry, we're really excited that a big and well-respected company like the Summit Homes Group are actually investing and pushing the envelope to new and innovative building methods.
To state the obvious, I think there's a bright future for the Summit Homes Group. In March this year, they launched an innovation committee. It's there to identify pioneering design and groundbreaking construction methods to ensure a second-to-none building experience. You know, this second-storey solution isn't just for new homes. Use it as an extension to your existing home and add value, or create a granny flat and lower one into some unused turf in your backyard. Gets you thinking though, doesn't it? Games room, man cave. Wouldn't be a bad studio too.
Many older homes and businesses throughout WA have asbestos in the roof and walls, just like this home behind me. But thankfully, there's a safe and easy way to get rid of your asbestos roof and turn it into a lightweight and modern design. And you can do this with the Roof and Wall Doctor. They have the knowledge and experience in asbestos removal and will get rid of your old asbestos roof in a safe and secure environment. Once the asbestos from your home has been removed, it's then taken to a WorkSafe approved tip site. So it's goodbye to your old, tired asbestos roof and hello to your new, safe and modern roof. And asbestos removal is not all the Roof and Wall Doctor do. If you've simply had enough of your old tile roof, then they can replace it with new modern corrugated Colorbond or Zincalume steel sheeting. The re-roofing process includes replacing the existing tile battens with new steel purlins, and at this point in the process you can also replace gutters and downpipes if need be. Once the old tiles or iron have been removed, many homeowners also take the opportunity to have insulation, skylights or roof ventilation installed at the same time to allow year-round climate control. So if your roof is in need of a bit of tender loving care, or perhaps you just want that asbestos out the door, then give the Roof and Wall Doctor a call. And remember, they're a registered building company. Just phone 9430 6553, jump on their website roofandwalldoc.com.au or simply pop into their office. They're located at 16 Essex Street in Fremantle, just off the Cafe Strip.
Many of us like to cook for enjoyment as well as out of necessity, so when you're choosing a new home, the kitchen might well be the first thing that you consider. New Choice Homes have a MasterChef Gourmet Kitchen package that allows us to all release our inner chef in a kitchen that is specifically designed for those who love to cook. Fisher & Paykel appliances, including a 900mm stainless 5-burner cooktop and twin stainless 600mm ovens, along with a 900mm stainless canopy range hood, allow you to cook for a small family or for a small army, so you can prove to family and friends that your kitchen does indeed rule. Stone bench tops, double bowl undermount sink and silk finish laminate to cupboards and drawers ensure that the kitchen is as stylish as it is practical. Now, I don't know about you, but you'll always find me in the kitchen at parties, mostly because that's where the food is. And the Queen Elizabeth has a scullery off the kitchen so that you can do all of your prep work in here, leaving the kitchen clean and tidy for when guests like me congregate there. Another really practical design feature is having the laundry located right behind the scullery. This way, all amenities are in the one zone, so you can put on a load of washing while waiting for your toast, at the same time always being in earshot of the kids. You'll also be able to keep an eye on the kids while you're in the kitchen, with a viewing window through into the activity room, which is right next door. The home also features an expansive open-plan dining and living area with a large alfresco attached, great for family living or entertaining. Bedrooms are generous and zoned away from living spaces for maximum privacy, and the master bedroom has its own walk-in robe dressing room with stand-up dresser and mirror. The Queen Elizabeth is just one New Choice home, but like all of their homes, it offers you designer features at an affordable price, practical and comfortable living spaces, and all of their designs can be personalised to suit your exact needs. The New Choice emphasis on great design will enhance your lifestyle and the resale value of your home, and you have the peace of mind of dealing with a company that's been building homes for more than 17 years. The Queen Elizabeth really is a home with heart, centred around the heart of the home, the kitchen. And if you would like to be the head chef of your own gourmet kitchen, New Choice Homes MasterChef Gourmet Kitchen package is normally $6,770, but for a limited time you can have it included in any of their designs for just $2,990. You can view the Queen Elizabeth for yourself in Alkimos, and you can find out more about New Choice Homes at newchoicehomes.com.au.
As promised earlier in this show, I'm here with Natalie. Now, Natalie, you're the selling agent for this property?
Yes, I am.
Well, first of all, it's great to meet you. This is a place that when you walk in, you feel like it's got some sort of lifestyle. There's a real attachment to it. I mean, I can't imagine what it looked like before the furniture was in here, though.
Well, prior to Jane putting the furniture in, the property was tenanted, so we needed to lift the presentation. And where Jane is excellent is that she matches the furniture to the style of home.
She seems quite creative too in that sense. It's not this furniture suits the house. It's not too shiny, it's not too glossy.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because modern furniture in a home like this, it just wouldn't work.
So I guess it's about first impressions too, isn't it? When people walk through the door, they can visualise quite clearly what it's going to look like once, they've got their gear in here and their furniture and they're actually, I suppose, living in it themselves, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So it's on the market?
It is. It's number 4 Yallambee Place, and the price is from 1.59 million.
Well, that sounds really good for City Beach. In fact, it's been great talking to you, Natalie. We'll be back with Jane later on in the show. Stay with us. We'll be back after the break. One of the best things about this line of work is I get the chance to walk through a lot of doors, or sticky beak as my wife likes to call it, which is exciting because I'm taking notes on what makes a great home. And do you know what? I'm learning that some of the most successful houses have been perfectly constructed to create the most powerful first impression, which isn't easy, of course, if you're on a budget, but designers have a few tricks up their sleeve that they've been using to create the illusion of prestige and, I guess, luxury. One of those is beautiful lighting. This is the recently opened Hollywood Lighting showroom here in O'Connor. Now, you may already know them. They're also in Malaga. And seeing as I just walked through another door, my first impression, I've just stepped into another world. You know you're in the right place when you discover that this is the very building where many of Perth's interior designers come for inspiration. I guess the hardest thing is to know where to start. My motto, when in doubt, talk to an expert. Ros, showrooms of this calibre, this size, they're often called one-stop shops, but I mean, this place truly is, isn't it?
Yes, we've got a vast range so that we can actually cater to people's individual styles and needs. We do indoor lighting, outdoor lighting. We've got something to suit everybody's budget.
What I really love is you've actually presented the lighting in a situation that it might be like at home. I mean, is that intentional?
A lot of people like to come here for ideas as well, and as to how to set up their homes. So we try to make it look as homey as possible.
Of course, every room is different, but fortunately the talented team here at Hollywood Lighting are on hand with years of experience to help guide you toward creating the most beautiful spaces. Which could mean choosing from their ultra-modern outdoor range, their floor lamps, again, state-of-the-art. Or give this stairwell the love that it's always wanted with one of these magnificent chandeliers. Now this is when a light truly becomes a masterpiece. I mean, how long is that? Have to be 3 metres. As if such an incredible range of lighting simply wasn't enough, they've gone and iced the cake by adding certain furniture to the showroom floor. Actually, speaking of Hollywood, this one's a bit of fun. Actually, we could probably use this. Chuck it in the wagon. Their display seems so perfect here, why not have the choice to take a look home? To be honest with you, there simply isn't enough time to show you every wonderful piece that's caught my eye since walking through that front door. So perhaps the best thing to do is to pop into the shop and enjoy it for yourself. Certainly going to set you on the path towards making a great first impression. Help you see in the dark too, let's not forget that.
Now, just a quick reminder, grab your diaries and mark this one down. June 13th to 15th, it's the Mundella Every Woman Expo at the PCEC. Discover the latest in cosmetics, fashion, health and beauty, wine and food. Get style ready for the Metro Modelling Fashion Catwalk, learn from the experts at the podium, indulge at the Bodie Bakehouse Celebrity Kitchen, or tone up at the Fit Zone. So make it a date, June 13th to 15th for the Mundella Every Woman Expo.
As promised, I'm back with Jane. It's been wonderful talking to you through the show, I must say, Jane, and this is a classic example of what we've been discovering. This was an area, I suppose, was a bit of a dead area, and,
Yes.
and what you've done is you've created a purpose here, haven't you?
Yes. Well, a big open space can be just quite boring and people can't imagine how they're going to place the furniture. So to put a couch in place, along with a coffee table or rugs and things like that, it brings the room together and defines the space. And this is what people need to understand how they're going to furnish the property themselves.
Is this becoming more popular though, with I guess, real estate agencies in particular? Are they using this kind of skill to help sell a property?
Yes, well, styling's becoming more and more popular because people are realising it's a competitive market out there to sell your home and they need to be cut above the rest. And this is going to help get the sale across the line and exactly what people need to be able to excite them and feel positive about the property. So it's becoming very popular.
Is it just for properties that aren't lived in, or do you also do it for people that have tenants at the time?
I'm definitely happy to help people who are residing in the home. If they need to declutter and reorganise, sometimes it just takes some fresh eyes to go over the place and spend a few hours with them. It's a very affordable service that I do there, and then they can get a much better idea and they actually get quite surprised at how good their house can actually look.
Well, look, Jane, I've learnt so much today and thank you very much for talking to me.
Pleasure.
We'll actually get to catch up with Jane in a few weeks' time on the program and learn more of the wonderful art of interior styling. Well, that's it for another week. Now, if you saw anything on today's program that you liked, anything that took your fancy, jump on our website. It's homeinwa.com.au. All the details from anyone you saw today will be right there up in front of you. Hope you enjoyed today's program. We really enjoyed bringing it to you. Have a great week. We'll see you next weekend.